Hi everyone, this is Ilina and welcome to another LDRS creative card video. In this video, we're going to make an asymmetrical card using the friend stamp set along with the Lovebirds pattern paper. So let's take a look. This is a large stamp set, 6x8, and comes with coordinating dies. And the Lovebirds pattern paper, it's 6x6 pack, features 12 designs, two of each. You get 24 pieces in your pack and they're single-sided. And there's some amazing designs here that can be used for Valentine's Day as well for everyday occasions. So I'm going to use the black kind of checkered pattern with little hearts for my card, but you can use any pattern you like. And I have few sheets of white cardstock. It's alcohol marker friendly. And I'm using the LDRS Creative Raven Hybrid ink, which is also alcohol marker friendly as well as waterproof. So you can either color with alcohol markers or you can watercolor with it. So I'm stamping the boy and girl that are sitting on a bench. However, I changed my mind, and in a second you will see that I'll stamp the little boy with the flower in his hand and the little dog behind him. I decided that was more kind of the design will look better, but you can go either way. So I'm stamping it again with the Raven Hybrid ink. And I'll stamp a couple times. I'll turn my page over. I'm using a stamp positioner, so when I turn it over and stamp it on the same side, it will be kind of on the opposite side but on the back, so I can use both sides, color and die cut. So just put a piece of white cardstock underneath, so when I'm coloring, so it doesn't bleed through and comes back to my cardstock. So I'm quickly coloring with alcohol based markers. I'm using different brands. You can use whichever color medium you want. So I'm just doing very basic coloring, just 2 or 3 colors for each section of the image. And those images are so fun to color, and they're very versatile. You can use for friendship cards, you can use for Valentine's Day, for birthdays. And there's one big sentiment that comes in the set that says like sharing is caring, and as well thank you for your kindness, and so many sentiments that you can build together, like thanks for all that you do, thank you for your kindness, hey cutie pie, and so on. So there is as well like a couple doggies, couple girls, the boy and girl on a bench. There's like a little fence, and it's full of images and to build scenes. So, but today I'm not building a scene, I'm just using this little image. The little boy, I think he's so cute. And I'll be using the hey cutie pie sentiment. So I'm just coloring now his pants. I wanted him to wear jeans. So I'm coloring with different shades of blue, kind of blending it in. And again, as I said before, you can use any coloring medium of your choice. I just decided to use alcohol-based markers here, and you can use any alcohol-based markers that you like. So I'm just coloring the flower here quickly, adding little rosy cheeks to the boy, the little tongue of the doggy, and then I have left to color the shoes. So we're done here. I'm just pulling out the coordinating die, and I'll tape it. I'm using here microsport tape to secure it to my paper so it doesn't move when I die cut it. And by magic of YouTube, we have the cut image. So next I'm just picking I was just thinking maybe I wanted to change the pattern paper I wanted to use, but I decided to stick with the checkered one with little hearts that I choose in the beginning. So I'm cutting a strip of 2.5 inches, and then I'm cutting it to 4 1/4, which is the width of A2 note card. So I already had a pre-made A2 note card, like top folding note card, and I'm cutting the asymmetrical layer that goes on top. So I decided to chop a little bit off from the top again. So I think that looks good. So next, now that I have all the elements, I'll adhere this pattern paper to my note card. I'm using liquid adhesive because it gives me a little bit more wiggle room, so I can line that up nicely to the note card. Next, I'm using foam tape to adhere that top layer. And as I was taping those down, I realized that I forgot to stamp my sentiment before I added the adhesive. So I'm making sure that I have on those edges nice adhesive. It covers the area I want to stamp on. So we have like more like solid surface to stamp on. So when I stamp, I have nice impression. So I'll be using the stamping tools to stamp that sentiment. I'm making sure that it's an area where I have the foam adhesive on the bottom. And I'm stamping with Raven black hybrid ink. So we're done that. And next, I'm using again the stamping positioning tool to position that layer to make sure that it's lined up on the top. So next, what we'll do is just use some more foam adhesive to adhere the image onto the card. So I'm just removing the backing and adding that on top. Next, I'll add a few details with white gel pen. So I just added here and there for little highlights. And to finish off the card, I'm adding some black enamel dots. So that's it. Thanks for watching. And don't forget to click on the subscribe button and see you soon in the next video. Bye!